Hi, my name is Kelsey Kadahia, and I'm a member of Georgetown Psychology Lab called the Early.Learning.Project. And today I'll be presenting a study that the ELP contributed to called the Development of Gaze Following in Monolingual and Bilingual Infants, a multi-lab study that was an international collaboration. So the question that we took a look at in this study was, are bilingual infants better able to follow someone's eye gaze? And then the second variable we looked at was, will older infants also be better at this task? So the reason why this question is significant is because gaze following predicts language development and communication development in infants. So our study had 388 infants, and we pulled that data from 13 different labs across the globe. The age ranges we looked at were 6 to 9 month group and a 12 to 15 month group. And as I mentioned before, we looked at monolingual children versus bilingual children. So the way the study was set up was the child was placed in front of a screen where there was an actor and two objects. So the actor looked to one of two colorful toys in various trials. If the baby looked at the congruent object, which is the one that the actor is looking at, more than the incongruent object, then we know that they're following the actor's eye gaze. So we measured a few different things. First off, we measured first look. So this is the amount of first face to object shifts to the correct congruent object. We also measured frequency, which is the amount of all face to object shifts to the congruent object. We measured duration, which is the amount of total looking time to the congruent object, and also latency, which is the time it takes for the baby to look. So our findings were surprisingly, there's no evidence for different performance between monolinguals and bilinguals, but with age, there are improvements in gaze following with increasing age. So we found that older infants more often make the first look at the congruent, as well as look at the congruent more frequently. And then also notable, but a bit less significant, is that older infants more often spend longer time looking at the congruent. So in regards to latency, we found that younger bilinguals are actually a bit slower than their monolingual peers. And then in regards to age, we found that older infants were faster. So in conclusion, this study allowed us to find that infants improve gaze following as they get older, and gaze following is extremely similar in monolingual and bilingual groups. So what you can take away from this is that your baby is watching and excited for you to show them the world. I'd like to say thank you to the babies at the ELP who participated in this study, and you can learn more about other studies you can get involved with at elp.georgetown.edu.